So today is 9/11 when we're starting a new vlog, and the fire department has put a flag out in honor of 9/11.
Big flag. We believe Tammy's cat is laying in that sidewalk up here.
Is it my cat or is it a
Or is
piece
it
of
trash?
paper? It might be a piece of
Nope,
trash.
it just moved.
Oh, it just moved. Are you sure that?
Mm-hmm. 100% her.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Hello. Hello. Hello, baby. Hi. Have you missed me? Hello.
We'll get out of the driveway.
Hello. Have you missed me? Here, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come on. Come on. Hello. Here, let's sit down and talk. Let's sit down and talk.
Have you missed me?
Have you missed me? Oh, good.
Nope, you got another cat.
Where did you come from? Hello, this is a new one. Oh my goodness. I'm the cat lady.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the cat whisperer. Hello. You're new.
Oh, good.
And acts just like this one. Look.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Are you my friendly baby? Are you my friendly baby? Hello, baby. Hello. Yes. Did you miss me so much? Hmm.
Yeah, that one's leaving.
Did you miss me? Yes, but they both have pink. Pink collars on. Look, Kevin. Yes, look at you. Look at you.
That cat has to be as old as Chapel,
Come here, baby. Come here, and I'll pet you.
doesn't it?
What, this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chapel. How old was Chapel?
Not 16.
12?
12.
Was he 12?
I think something like that.
Or no, he wasn't that old. Guido was like 12 or something. I don't think Chapel was that old.
He may have been like 10.
Yeah. Isn't that awful that neither one of us remember?
A couple weeks ago in the grocery haul, I showed where we had bought some of these new, this is called Honeybee Acres, and they're new sets at Walmart. So they're not going to be selling the Calico Critters anymore, or if you're in the UK, it's called Sylvanian Families. It's the same thing, Calico Critter. Target also has their own, I think they're called like Little Woodsies or something like that, but these are the Honeybee Acres, and to me, these look closer to Calico Critters than the ones at Target. I just think they are adorable. So when I bought these this set, someone said, "Hey, do you mind showing how that looks out of the box?" So I want to show you. This is the surround that comes inside the box. So the original yellow looking box we threw away, but then I told him, I said, you should keep that because that can be their backyard. So the first one that I bought was the cottage, and so it looks like this, and you can open and close the door. And then now there are a lot of people in here, a lot of characters, but I don't remember how many came with the house. I would have to watch that grocery haul again. Or you could go to Walmart and look them up. What I did though is I found sets like this. And this is the only one I couldn't find at the time. The Cuddlesworths. I could not find them. But it actually gives you, it tells you to meet the family on the back. And it tells you all about them. So if you want to call them by these names, this is Wally, Toby, Sasha, and Cherry. But these are made in China. They're www.hbatoys, which would be honeybeeacrestoys.com. And so there was a big set of people that I bought. And then I'm assuming that the house came with one at least. So I figured I would, somebody had asked me, hey, do you mind showing that? Because Christmas is coming and you all are looking to buy for your little ones. And so I wanted to show you, I love these, love them. And they're not as costly as Calico Critters. So to me, I hate to invest in Calico Critters and then something, they get dirty or they get lost or whatever, and these were much more affordable. So this cottage came with a fireplace. It came with a little flower windowsill. It came with a carpet, which feels like, it's not like felt, like it's something like that. It came with an armchair and a little table, and then it came with a like a toy chest, and inside the toy chest is a plate with a cup, and then there's a little bear, and there's also a ball, and these are teeny tiny little pieces. And that's why when we put this away, we put those back in here. But it also came with a bed, and you see there's a blanket and a pillow, and I just kept that up there, but you can see it up close here. Try to show you. It's really very cute. And then there are so many people. There are rabbits, dogs, unicorns, kitty cats, cows, there's a fox, there's just all kinds of people. So I bought her, and then to store it, I'll show you how we store it. To store it, I just put the whole thing back in here. Now, if I had a toy room for them, I would just leave this out all the time. But since I'm putting this away when they leave, when the grandkids go home, I put it back in this box. But I do love the idea of a box because, and having that as their backyard, because Amelia did use that as the backyard. So I'm going to be opening this up, but they're going to look the same as this one. But what I wanted to show you on this video, if hopefully I can get it opened for you on camera, I want to show you what this looks like. So this is the Busby farmhouse, and so this is a big house. It has over 50 pieces. I will say right now we have bought her extra sets, like for example, they have a kitchen set, they have a bathroom set, and something else. There was another set, kitchen, bathroom, but anyway, I'm not going to give her those just yet. This is a big enough set to where I'm going to let her play with these for a while, and maybe next time she comes, I'll give her one of those other sets. I have also bought her a van. In our area, the van was very hard to find, so we ordered it online through Walmart, and we got it delivered to the front door. I did have to pay like $5.50 shipping. I got the van, and I think this group of people, oh no, I got the van and a set, the kitchen set, because it was hard to find in our area too. But I might show those at a different time, but since I'm going to be opening this up, I figured since you all, some of you were curious about the other ones, you might be curious about this too. So I just need to try to open this and get it on camera. Let me zoom out here a little bit, and we'll try to open this box and see what we can see. I don't know if there's any parts you have to put together or not. People are separate, and you only get these two in this box. Okay, it feels like something's in here. Oh, so this has to be put together. I did not know this. So, and it is big. So, I had no idea that it would, and here's Look, there's a staircase, there's furniture, instructions. That'll come in handy because, yeah, I had no idea that this was in 2 pieces. And make sure you take everything out of the box because it feels like there's definitely stuff. There's another box here. There's definitely stuff in here. It's very heavy. So all of these boxes have something. Okay. So we have 2 boxes like this, and now I'm really, really glad that I'm opening this up without her being here because I was going to wait and give this to her when she came over, and I'm so glad I didn't because just like any other kids, they're in a hurry to start playing right away, and they don't want to wait for you to assemble the stuff. Okay, so this has random parts. This has, looks like there's a nice handle here. There's the top. I'm gonna keep these separate. So these random pieces. So yes, assembly is required. And then this one looks like 4 floor planks. And then you have some windows that stick out. So this would be one of those good things that you could put together the night before you need it. That is what I would recommend. I wonder what's going to be in this one. Ah, okay, so more flooring. Well, I tell you what, they have it boxed really nicely. And then for all your little doodads, those are in this bag. So I'm going to leave those in here for right now. And I'm going to read my instructions. And it doesn't look too bad, but then again, I've never done anything like this before. It only shows assemble the curtain rods. Oh goodness. It only shows 5 different sets of directions, so I'll just have to see if I can figure it out. This is the house, and Kevin is the one that put it together. And I'll tell you why. There's a couple of things. So like, you have to pop these windows in place, these 2, and this one did not want to stay in. It did not want to stay in. And then the frame, the blue frame, ended up coming out and it wouldn't stay in. So Kevin super glued it. Also, this little baby bed right here, it's fine if you don't press down on it. If you press down on it at all, it's gonna come apart. So Kevin super glued that. But everything else, the only thing that I think is kind of a negative is these steps, they come off. I mean, and this is it. They just sit there. But there's no way for it really them to fold up, and I guess if the kid's playing with it, you can always move those out of the way and they can play with it. Also, Kevin, what were you saying about this porch swing?
It's just a little piece of string.
See the little strings behind my hand?
On hooks.
Yeah, it's on hooks, so it can come off really easy. And I'll show you how that looks more when we close it up. But with this house, you get a couch with some pillows. We're gonna cut these tags off. All of the pillows have these really long tags, which are annoying. So we're gonna cut the tags off. But it has a couch here, and then you have a bed, like Amelia said this is a king size bed. And which impressed me that she knew the size. And the little table here, the nightstand, the drawer does open. And then you do get the baby bed, and then you get a single bed here. and you get a toilet, which let me tell you what she did immediately. She said, let's put something in the toilet. So she opens up the toilet and she takes this bear, and somehow the bear gets stuck in there. So I have to come back, and Kevin didn't even hear this story. I had to come back in here and get one of your flathead screwdrivers and pop it out. Yes, because it's like, I said, let's not put toys in the toilet just like real life. So, and then you get a table and chair. So Kevin, let's close it up.
Take this off too.
Oh, you have to take that off every time?
Yeah, because it doesn't really set flat. I mean, you probably could close it. With
you should see if we can close it, because I can see that getting...
It's just floppy.
Yeah, well, let's see if it'll close, because I can see that getting torn up if you have to do that every time. No, it's not going to close with it, is it?
It will close. It's just going to leave a little bit of a gap.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. See,
it just leaves a little bit of gap on the end over here.
This kind of reminds me of the Amityville Horror.
I've also noticed the doors don't actually snap close. They just kind of sit there.
Right.
Which could be a good thing and a bad thing, whatever.
I want you to know, if you're interested in buying this, I want you to know what you're getting, because I do think it's a nice house. I really do. Just know that there's some assembly required, and you may have to use some super glue with it. This is probably, well, I know this isn't like as fancy dancy as Calico Critters, but I still think it is a very nice house. And I can tell you right now, can you turn around to the other side? Does it look different? I can tell you right now that Amelia loves it. She absolutely loves it. And it's a big house. It's heavy. It's a very heavy house. And then with this one, I don't know if I showed you before, with this little cottage, I think this was called a cottage. You get the fireplace, you get a chair, and a little side table, I think I did show you that because I remember showing you that rug. And then these are all people that we bought in some extra sets, or they came with a couple.
This big house only came with 2 rabbits.
2 rabbits. But if you wanted, I think 2 rabbits, and this will close. It's not closing because he kept that staircase in there. If you only got the 2 rabbits and didn't buy any extra, it's going to be plenty. It's going to be enough. So I do think it's a very nice gift. And if you're interested in it, I would totally go ahead and start looking at these before Christmas comes, because we read an article that... Kevin, what did the article? The article said that it was going to be that Mattel is raising prices.
Yeah, but other toy manufacturers will probably raise prices too, because it's more expensive to ship things from China, which makes a lot of the plastic toys. So it costs them more, so it's going to cost us more.
The article said it was costing them like $5,000
for a container, and now it's $20,000.
Yes, so prices are going to go up this Christmas.
And there's going to be a shortage just because they can't ship the stuff out fast enough.
Yes, so I'm telling you right now, I would go ahead and if you can
pre-buy for Christmas now?
Yeah, pre-buy it, buy a little bit at a time so that you have it ready for Christmas. Today at the P.O. Box, we got a package from Dr. J in the UK. Dr. J sent us these Dime. These are caramel latte. They're limited edition Dime bars. Cannot wait to try these. I absolutely love Dime. Anytime they've done one of these special flavors, I've loved it, no matter what it is. It has a terrific texture. And then this is the Cadbury Dairy Milk Winter Orange Edition. So I'm loving that they're already thinking about winter. They're already starting probably to get like Christmassy stuff out. So thank you very, very much to Dr. J for sending us these. So we are in Walmart, and I thought I would show you the toys. The girls area is pretty well stocked, and it has been pretty well stocked. It is the boy area where it's lacking. So there are some holes in the girls, but okay, and there's plenty of cars. Oh, this is really cool. Look at that. It's like a circus train or something. I wish Gavin liked cars, because I like cars.
I'd buy them like Mario.
Yeah, we would have all kinds of. We would buy all kinds of cars for him.
I wasn't into cars because they do.
But they have so many cool ones that we would get, and yeah, look, this is Coca-Cola too, and he's just not into them. He was never. But now Andrew liked them. Okay, so now you're gonna start seeing some empty shelves here. See, this whole bottom shelf is completely empty. And then we're going to go in the next aisle, and that's where it's really empty. I love all these little dolls. Okay, so this whole section. And what's normally here? Is it Pokemon stuff? I think it's Pokemon. So all that is supposed to be Oh. He loves Among Us? He would probably like those plushies because
what's he gonna do with them?
he likes plushies. There's two different prices though, $5.97 and $9.97. He likes to sleep with that stuff. And so this side is the Roblox. Yeah, it does look like they've got a couple of things in. So they've put more men here. What is
remote? Little TVs.
Tiny TVs. South Park Friends. That's pretty cool. I think that's neat. Okay, show Back to the Future. That's really neat. Okay, now do Friends.
It's a flat screen.
Oh, they did change the TV, didn't they? Wonder if it changes, if it has like different scenes.
Yeah.
It says clips from season 4. That's cool. And then they also have a South Park one. Yeah. I've never watched South Park. Andrew always watched that.
I don't know if he's watching Freaks.
No, so they're missing a bunch of men right there. And right here as well. Like a Five Nights at Freddy's.
Chocolate Bunny. Oh, a Turbo Man.
Oh, they...
I think Andrew actually had one of those.
That's mine. I want it. I'm getting that. That's for Gavin. I'm telling you.
What's between this box and that? It's the same.
It's the same box.
There's a movie. There's that show you were talking about.
Oh, Shang-Chi. Yeah. Bobby, Hula Mama, said that she took her grandkids to see Shang-Chi. She said it was a really, really good movie. So I haven't even seen a preview for it. I am going to get Gavin that Turbo Man for Christmas. He does not watch these vlogs. Neither does, I don't think any of them watch these vlogs. So he'll never know. But, so I want to show you, yeah, we're out of a lot of stuff in the toys. Oh, and look at this. This is Lego, and this Lego display is even low, which surprises me. They've come out with some Hello Kitty stuff. This is really cute. It's like for a doll. And there's a car. That's really cute. So these are the Legos. Now, normally they have more than enough Lego, but there are empty shelves here. I am seeing empty shelves. So this is why Kevin and I were saying when we showed you that dollhouse that if you have anything in mind and you can possibly go ahead and get it, go ahead and get it, because I think parents are going to have a really hard time this Christmas because they're just not getting the stuff in. So if you can go ahead and buy it, go ahead and buy it. And it's probably best to do that anyway, so that it's financially easier if you can spend a little bit every paycheck. So this is the Coca-Cola display, which is empty. I did. I showed this like a week ago, but I thought I would show you. It still looks like this. It still is empty. I mean, it's like crazy. And we are looking for the Doritos queso. We've never gotten them in our area. I look in every store I go in, and we've just never gotten them.
Special flavor Lay's come and gone already.
Yeah, the special flavor Lay's did not last long at all. Now we're gonna look in the water and we'll see if they've stocked up the water. Nope. Still is empty. Aquafina, it looks like they got some in. Is that one full? So even these drinks, like the bottled drinks, they're still out. I showed you these last week. No, they don't have any of those here. So, yeah, I showed you these, how they were out. They're still out. Still big holes. But somebody asked me, they said, okay, it's like that at Walmart. Is it like that everywhere? Well, we're going to be going in Kroger next. And so if I see anything like this at Kroger, like where it's sold out, I'll have to show it to you. So this is the aisle with the cookies. So like the Oreo cookies and stuff like that. And these are the pre-packaged, like the single packs, like you would take to school for lunch. And they're really low. And then it looks like snack cakes. Yeah, look at the snack cakes down here. Crazy, crazy how low they are. Yeah, big gaps. They have gotten their seasonal stuff out. Their Halloween candies.
What's Shriekers?
Shriekers, they're sour.
Make you shriek.
Yeah, they're sour.
Some are so sour.
Right. So there's a whole aisle of Halloween candy. And then we have some random stuff right here in the middle where they haven't filled in. So they're not quite finished with it yet, with the Halloween candy. Because like,
Halloween?
yeah, because like this stuff right here is just extra stuff. And this down here on the end, it's stuff that's on sale. Okay, we're in Kroger, and I said I would show you if they had some sections that were empty. So this section of the chips is pretty empty, and then we pan over, and they've really filled in quite a bit. There's only certain ones that are missing, but then down here when you get to the Tostitos, and it could be that the vendor's just not here, but they do have big sections that are empty. So like right here, they have a big section that's empty, and these I think are this is the Kroger section, and it's really, really empty. So they have a couple of sections that are empty on the crackers, like the Ritz and Club. Down here, it's empty. And then the snack cakes, look at the snack cake section. They're like wiped out of snack cakes. Squirt.
It's just the Halloween can.
Oh. Yeah, they do have a little bit of a Halloween can. 7-Up does too, though. They have a little Halloween can. So these are the drink section in Kroger, and yeah, you can see they're sold out of all these like sports drinks. They do not have a lot of those. They're gone. Yeah.
They don't have those.
Okay.
They don't have those, the ones we bought.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, all these juices, they're gone. So look at the cheese section. This is at Kroger. So the cheese, there's a big section here that's wiped out as well. So Kroger did, Walmart, get this, Walmart had one package, one of Aquafina water. And the good thing about buying it at Walmart is the packages at Walmart are like bottles of like 36. At Kroger, they had plenty this time. Well, they weren't like fully stocked, but they had a lot. But you only get like 24 at Kroger. the good thing about that for other people, I know my aunt has brought it to my attention, and I wouldn't have thought of it if she hadn't have told me. She said, you know, for me, she said, I can't pick up those huge things of water, and I totally get that, because those packages of what I think it's like 36, it's horrible to pick up. It's really, really heavy. So but I did tell her, I said, you know, anytime if you get it delivered, if you do the grocery thing and get it delivered, they'll deliver it right to your front door, and then you don't have to worry about picking it up. So that is a good thing. I don't think she's ever tried that before, but that is the good thing about Kroger having smaller packages of it. But we went ahead while we could get the Aquafina water, because if you didn't hear my explanation of why we buy the Aquafina water about a month ago probably, they have the best lids. They have a regular size lid on their water bottle, and like I told Kevin, it's when you close one of their water bottles, it's always a sure thing. You know it's going to be closed. The other water bottles, the cap on them is very, very thin. And it's like, okay, did I get the lid on or did I not? The other day, Kevin, the reason it's important to us is because we use those packets of those powder drink mixes. And so we're pouring the powder in there, and then you have to shake it up. Well, you don't want to start shaking that up and water flying everywhere. The other day, Kevin got one, and I just heard him saying, I hate when that happens. And he said, it didn't close good enough. You know, you think it's closed and it wasn't closed because it's that little bitty thin lid. So that's why we would like to buy Aquafina water. But so for the whoever it was that asked me about other stores being low too, I think they are. I think Walmart, since it's a bigger store, it just looks worse in Walmart.
I think Walmart's candy aisle is definitely worse.
Yes.
And I think their chip aisle is worse.
Another explanation for that is that Kroger is more expensive. So, whereas Walmart's candy aisle, it's really, really affordable.
Yeah, you get more people shopping at Walmart.
You get more people shopping at Walmart, but Kroger is more expensive. So, I know that Kevin and I, when we've been looking for candy, we have looked at Walmart first, and if Walmart's out, we will buy it at Kroger because it's not a big deal to pay 50, 75 cents more for the exact same item, but to a lot of people that is a huge deal. So but don't you think it does look worse at Walmart just because it's a bigger space?
It's spread out.
Yeah. So, but I do think I've heard of other places that they're missing a lot of stuff too. But now we still have, I mean, I'm looking at junk food.
Yeah, the important stuff like meats and breads and stuff like that.
It's still plenty. Fruits, vegetables.
Pastas.
Yeah, all that. There's still plenty. Soups and all that stuff. There's still tons. It's just the junk food that we're having a hard time getting. We have a box to open for you. This is from Ruth in Canada, and it's a very, very light box. And, oh, there's a note. There's a note.
There's a note taped.
A note. Let me read the note.
It's gonna make some noise.
Hello, Tim. It's a lot of noise. Hello, Tammy and Kevin. Tammy, I know how much you enjoy the Wonky Donkey books. I love the Wonky Donkey books. Oh, Lord. Keeping this in mind, I hope you get a kick out of this gift. Sincerely, Ruth Buck. That's hilarious. Oh, I like the sleeve. Look how cute that is. Oh, I like the sleeves.
Little folds.
Yeah, they're folded.
And it's like one of those athletic materials. It's
yes.
Stretchy, not stretchy, but shiny almost.
I just ordered, if you watched last week's vlog, I ordered a sweatshirt and a t-shirt from, well, I didn't know it was going to come from China, but it came from China. And when I got it in, when I ordered them, you could not tell from, it was called Jennifer's Boutique. And you couldn't tell from online that it's a shiny material. So I didn't mind at all the shirt. That's what I was going to say. I actually wore the shirt yesterday, and I loved it. It was very lightweight, it was stretchy, and it was just nice. It felt good on your body. And I haven't worn the sweatshirt yet, but this is that material, and I like that. And this is going to fit me perfect. This will fit me perfect. That is so cute. There's also a book called Old Man Whitcutt's Donkey, and that reminds me of the donkey in that too. So thank you very much, Ruth. I love this, and this is so unique. I've never seen a shirt like this. So thank you. In last week's vlog, Eliza sent Kevin and I this book, 3,000 Questions About Me, and I told Kevin, I said, just for the fun of it, let's answer one of the questions. So I picked a random question out of the book, and it was like, what was your first job? And I asked Kevin, I said, does it count as a first job if you only had it for one day? And he said no. So my first real job where I actually got paid and made money was at Kmart, and I was a cashier at Kmart. Absolutely loved it, just because I like seeing people, interacting with people. I enjoy people. I enjoy talking and then keeping busy at the same time. So it was a good job for me. And but I had a lot of people ask because I said I had a job that lasted one day. So people were wondering what was the one day job. And I said I would answer it in this week's vlog because it's just easier to answer here than for me to type all this in. And I would have had to have typed it in several times because people asked. My one day job was most teenagers don't even start work until they're 16 years old. And for some reason, my mom wanted to keep me busy. She wanted to get me busy and keep me busy. So she had me doing, aside from the job, she had signed me up at like the public library downtown and as a volunteer. So the reason I say downtown is because back then in the 80s, it was downtown. Now it's not. They moved. But the library had me putting books back up on the shelves. That was my job. And I volunteered. It was volunteer work. So she had me doing that to keep busy. Then she had me doing trying to think of what it's called, a candy striper. So a candy striper, I don't know, I'm assuming they're called candy stripers in other states, but it's basically you're volunteering in a hospital, and I guess they call them candy stripers because around here at least, or they used to, I don't even know if they do this anymore. They probably don't even do this anymore because of security and all that stuff, and what is it called, like HIPAA violations or whatever it is, OSHA, and I don't know. You're not allowed to know people's personal stuff, and so they probably don't even have candy stripers anymore. I don't know. You can let me know. But I think they got their name just because around here they would wear these dresses that were striped. It looked like peppermint candy. It looked like it was red and white stripes, and it wasn't tacky or anything. It was actually pretty cute, I thought. It kind of reminded you of like an Alice in Wonderland type dress, but just with red and white stripes, and then you would wear a white blouse underneath it, and I enjoyed wearing it because like I said, I thought it was cute. So she had me volunteering at the library at one time. She had me volunteering at the hospital at one time, which was more work for her, honestly, because she had me volunteering at a hospital out of town. She was having to drive me to Lexington to be a candy striper for her, and it was only for like a few hours, and then she would have to come back and get me, because you're talking about, I was probably, I'll guess 14 years old, maybe 15 years old, and so I did not enjoy doing either one of those things. I think now I would enjoy I think I would enjoy either one of those things now, because I think I would enjoy the candy stripper thing now because I like being up and active, and I like walking around a lot and keeping active. So I think I would enjoy that aspect of it. And the library, at that age that I was doing it, I enjoyed books, but not nearly so much as I enjoy books now. So, or even a couple years after she had me doing that. So I think I would enjoy that too. But my dad was on the police department. So being on the police department, my dad, they would let them go to like restaurants in town like Jerry's and places like that, and they would give them free food. So I feel like he knew a lot of the people at the restaurants in town. So he went to Wendy's way back when I was 15, and I had never had a job in my life. I had only volunteered, and I babysat, which, you know, I don't think that probably doesn't count. I don't think that should count. But he asked them if, and mind you, I was not asking for a job. I wasn't going to them saying, hey, I'm bored. Hey, I need something to do. No, I don't know why, what the circumstances were. I don't remember. Why did they think I needed a job? But they did. And so basically, long story short, he got me this job at Wendy's, and that was my one-day job. I went in there and I had to wear this uniform, which, you know, I wasn't used to. And I remember one of the first things they said to me, she wanted me to mop the floor. And it was one of these big, like, industrial type mops with the big thick braids, and it was heavy. And she saw me mopping the floor, the manager, it was a manager, and she said, has no one ever taught you how to mop the floor? Well, no, they hadn't. I worked really, really hard here. Like, I kept my room clean. I dusted. I've always been a very organized person, and very good at cleaning and things like that. But my mom had never had me mop the floor. And especially with one of those mops where you have to use a bucket and wring it out, that just didn't happen. So no, I didn't know how to do it. And then they hadn't taught me how to do anything. Now, there was no watching a video like on cleanliness, on food handling, on any kind of safety. I have to repeat again, this was back in the 80s. So, I mean, you know, things were different than they are now. I know you have to take, you know, you have to sit for classes and videos or whatever, I'm sure now. Back then you did not, or I didn't. And so they immediately wanted me to jump from mopping the floor to assembling hamburgers. And I had no clue. So I didn't even get to wash my hands. Now, that's the truth. Did not even have time to wash my hands because they're hopping in this place. My first day was like on a Saturday, and it's lunchtime, which was real intelligent, I thought. And I've had no training, and so I'm trying to stand next to this person right after putting the mop down and trying to copy what they're doing, putting stuff on cheeseburgers. It was awful. I hated it. I don't think the manager liked me. I didn't like her because she was yelling at me, but I did not know how to do anything. And I went home and I told my parents, I said it was awful. I said they didn't even make me wash my hands before touching the food, which tells you don't go back to that place. You know, if they're not letting you have time to wash your hands, you don't want to go back and eat there. But that was my one-day job. And Kevin said something like, did you get paid for it? Probably not. I probably didn't get paid for it at all. I was probably, at the time when you're 15 years old, you could only work a certain number of hours a day. And so I was probably only there for 3 hours or something. And so no, I probably never did get paid. So that was it. I can't even really say that I dabbled in the fast food industry because I don't feel like I did. I don't feel like I didn't learn one thing. I didn't really do anything. You know, Kevin can say Kevin did that, and Kevin learned so much from working in fast food. And I think Kevin is better in the kitchen now because he had that experience, but I can't say that I had that experience. My work experience, my first job, like I said, was at Kmart, and then I worked at Winn-Dixie. We had a Winn-Dixie grocery store, and I enjoyed that too. Once again, I was on the cash register. I liked the people that I worked with. There were very few instances where I had to deal with people that were in a bad mood or whatever, and so that was just a good fit for me, was being a cashier. We have a box to open. This is from Shelby. So Shelby let me know that she was sending me some fudge. This fudge is from free sample.
That's what we say, that's a sample.
This is from Z Chocolate Fudge. It's made in San Francisco, California. And so they have sent us some free samples of their taffy, which I cannot wait to try. I knew this was coming, so I checked out their website. So not only do they have fudge, but they also have candies like this that you can buy.
So like boardwalk kind of.
They have like
fudge, taffy,
Heath bar, pretzel rods, and I mean, just all kinds of things. This Z Chocolate Fudge, the sweetest spot in North Beach.
It's very heavy, by the way.
Oh wow. This looks, that is the Reese's cup. So let me pull one of these out so you can see how thick it is. This is how thick.
And they're wrapped in plastic too.
They are. Each one is wrapped in plastic.
Which is nice.
Now let me see if they told me. Shelby told me what she sent me, but I don't know if they told me what.
I didn't see that.
Okay, they did. This is awesome. So what they've done is they've created their own cheat sheet.
So they checked all boxes.
They have their own cheat sheet, and they checked off what Shelby chose. There is a seasonal one called.
Yeah, because it doesn't say on the actual package. So.
Yeah, so you need your cheat sheet, and you need to kind of know. So I'm glad that Shelby told me what she was sending us. They have a seasonal one called Apple Cobbler. So they actually, the one down here at the bottom of the cheat sheet, it says other, and they have actually written that in, Apple Cobbler.
Doesn't that look like an apple cobbler?
It does. So there is a chocolate caramel brownie.
I assume that's this one.
There is a chocolate peanut butter and a chocolate Reese's Delight.
Look at that peanut butter.
There's chocolate peanut butter, and then
this
the Reese's.
Because you can actually see the Reese's.
You can
Reese's
sell
got the rings,
the edges. Yes, that's what I eat first.
I'm pretty sure that's the apple.
And then we have a white tiger, which is white chocolate, peanut butter, and caramel.
That's this one.
I like the name, white tiger. And then we have a salted caramel butterscotch.
Yeah, I would think it has butterscotch.
Yes, those
that's
are
what I think that's what that is. And I'm pretty sure that's apple.
Yes.
Because it has crust-like pieces on it.
So I am
those look good.
very, very excited to try these.
Like I said, they're very heavy.
I've never heard of this company before. It says that they've been featured on the Cooking Channel, Unique Sweets. They're named the top 25 fudge in America.
Oh,
now that's saying a lot. And they've been on MSN Lifestyle, made in the heart of San Francisco. So I am very, very excited to try that. We will not only be reviewing the fudge in the video, but we'll also review this taffy since they were kind enough to include that. And that's always smart for companies to do that. If they make something else, go ahead and give a little sample because...
might make you want to go buy some.
Might make it, yes, absolutely. Anytime that Mona would order us something from Lent, Lent always put something, one of their other flavored truffles. They would also always put something different in there, just so you know, hey, I might want to order that next time.
Yeah, and truth be told, that taffy probably didn't cost them that much to.
No.
That's probably all of 50 cents worth or 25 cents.
Right, for them
taffy.
to do. So
Yeah.
it's smart. It's very smart for them to do that. So Shelby, I appreciate that very, very much. I am going to just go ahead and end the vlog here for the week. I hope that you all are having a great week wherever you are. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Do we have anything else to say? Nothing else is going on.
Just working.
Kevin, in the time that Kevin is making this video with me, just right here, he will go back and have about 20 emails.
Literally.
To deal with. So I hope you enjoyed the video this week, and thanks for watching.